Hello, Aquarians and cross watchers. Welcome, welcome, you beautiful souls. Don't know what's going to come out. I didn't channel a song today, but we're just going to find out what's going to come out anyways. I've already said my prayers, so I want to be the first to tell you guys that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank each and every one of you for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you. And thank you so much for being here. I feel great today. I hope you guys feel great. I feel like celebrating and, you know, just feel like celebrating. So maybe that's good news for all of us. Maybe you feel like celebrating. Maybe you feel like something positive and good is coming, and you don't know what it is, okay? Or maybe you just, you know, you feel a little bit different. Maybe the air is hitting you different today in a good way. I hope so anyways. So let's see what wants to come out in this reading. We're going to pull a couple of Wisdom of the Oracle cards. Observer. All right, Observer. So there might be something that you notice, or someone might be noticing you. Keep in mind, for those who like to know what tarot decks I'm using, this is Wisdom of the Oracle. I'm also going to be using the Angel Tarot and the Urban Tarot, and I'm going to be closing out with Archangel Michael Oracle card messages. So let's see what wants to come out. I'm very curious now, because that Observer card can mean so much, right? It's a card of 49. Nines are almost there. Fours talk about stability, okay? You could be seeing fours, could be seeing nines. And if you see 13s, we do have a Friday the 13th coming up in October. I don't know why I was guided to say that, so that might be significant. But anyways, 13 also turns to 4. So that talks about unions and celebrations, okay? In the tarot, the 1111 card is 4 of Wands, and I do feel like celebrating. So maybe there's going to be something to celebrate, or maybe you're going to be celebrating. Maybe you already are. Let's get into this anyway. Let's see what wants to come out. Celtic spread. Oh, yeah, Queen of Fire and 6 of Fire. Okay. I see that somebody is looking at things differently here. So far, I feel like it's turning a situation, I don't want to say a bad situation, but I feel like someone's turning a situation into their favor. That's what I feel. Someone's turning a situation into their favor here. You might be being noticed, okay, by somebody of wealth or stature with this King of Earth, or this could be you, all right? This is a card of stability. So give me 2 more cards and then I will start clarifying. Wow. We have release. And I'm feeling a lot of, you know, I have to bring up fire. And the reason I have to bring up fire is because my firestone fell out of here. And there's a lot of fire here. Okay, there is a lot of fire. Now, some of you could have it in your chart or be dealing with somebody, but fire is the energy of creation, okay? And with this Phoenix rising here, okay, it's a card of, this isn't literally fire, but look at here, I'm just drawn to the fire. My firestone fell out. That never happens. That is literally a card of Pluto or Scorpio, but it's a card of transformation, and it's a card of something is shifting, okay? I feel, I don't know, I want to clarify before I say, because there's a lot of creativity, okay? There's a lot of movement with fire, all right? Give me 1 more card and then we're just going to get into it with the Urban Tarot. I'm going to clarify with that deck. 3 cards, all right. The Wheel, the Devil, reverse, and the Queen of Air, okay. All right, definitely cutting out what hasn't worked for you. Starting off with the 6 of Fire. That 6 of Fire talks about not being noticed, not getting your accolades, or not getting recognition. And if you thought you weren't getting noticed or getting some sort of recognition. I do believe there could be somebody with fire in their chart watching you, because we have the Queen of Fire looking right at the Six of Fire reverse. Now, if this is you, if this is not someone noticing you, and you're embodying this fire here, what I feel like is whatever hasn't worked out for you, you are going to be the alchemist, that you're going to transmute that energy. It's like turning lemon to lemonade, but you're going to make this look so good. Now I'm also getting downloads. If anybody sort of passed you up for anything, I feel like you're getting noticed. All right, I do feel like if you weren't getting noticed before, you're definitely getting noticed now, is what I feel like. So I just got to clarify, because I'm getting too many messages. I could sit here all day and say what comes to my mind here. I feel like somebody is afraid that they cut you out of the equation. That's what I really feel like. I feel like somebody, did I say afraid? I didn't mean to say afraid. Somebody is, I feel, in some sort of regret about cutting you out. I feel like somebody was in their ego, their pride here, and they're looking at you now, and I feel like you are just on fire, literally on fire, all right, getting noticed. And this person didn't notice you before. It's definitely taking notice now. But like I said, it could be the other way around. Maybe you are just turning lemons to lemonade, but I just feel differently. Yeah, Three of Cups in the reverse here. 10 of Wands in the reverse, and Ace of Disc. So, two storylines. So, however this resonates for you, if you cut an energy out, all right, that wasn't going anywhere, no recognition from it, boy, have you got some big changes coming. But I also feel that that same energy is taking notice. And it could also go another way around, where if this energy cut you off first, still that energy is taking notice. All right. Whoever was not noticing you before is definitely noticing you now. And this can be, obviously, it can be in love, work, whatever, you know. Tell me about the Queen of Fire. Justice, sideways, yeah. So that is Libra energy. And it's just reiterating what I'm saying here. If they didn't notice you before, they notice you now. It's also reiterating that if somebody didn't notice you, you've changed, or you are changing, okay? If somebody didn't give you a second look, they're definitely giving you a second look now, for sure. All right, and there is strong fire here with Leo, all right, Aries, Leo, Sag. But I will call the signs out at the end. I don't want to interrupt the energy in the reading. So for those of you who like to hear the signs, if you're here at the end of the reading, I will call out all the signs. But generally, all the signs are here, okay, in the reading. But I will call them out in the end if you want to know the signs. But there's fire here, a lot of fire. Tell me about this Three of Fire. Tower. Ooh, the Emperor. All right. And the Empress. You can't make this up. Okay, now I know exactly where this is going. This is somebody who let you go, all right, and taking a second look. Or it could be reversed, but it is whoever is in this yang energy, whoever is in the divine masculine energy, and it does not matter the gender, this is just an energy. Whoever's in yang energy is thinking about the yin energy, all right? And looking here at this tower, so there is somebody taking a second look at you, all right? If you're cross-watching for an Aquarius and you are the yin as a cross-watcher, then your Aquarius yang is taking note, okay? But this is strong Aries. Well, I'll do that after. I don't want to get in those old habits. Let's continue on. I will call everything out in the end. But there's a tower, okay? And I've been channeling this, and I would imagine that all of these planets aligning with this powerful full moon eclipse happening, I believe, in Pisces. It's going to affect emotions. Things lying under the surface here. Tell me about that Ten of Fire. This is the recent past, and this Ten of Fire, Hierophant, and Three of Swords. Okay, somebody has learned a major lesson here. Somebody could have been stuck in their ego or their pride when it came to beliefs. All right, it could have come down to that. You know, we don't know. That's going to be different, but somebody definitely has a lot of burden here. All right, a lot of burden. But I feel that this is somebody who has recently learned their lesson in the past, recent past. Taking a second look at you. As I said before, if this is just you, if this is all you, you've learned a very big lesson here. And it's like you can be turning that pain into power. So let's not get confused, okay? I have two storylines coming out. Someone taking a second look at you, but if there's nobody that could be taking a second look at you, but I really feel it is. I have an Emperor and Empress here. Then I feel like it is you taking your power back and you turning this energy into strength, power, okay? Pure power. Tell me about this Three of Water reverse. And it could be both, honestly. This could be a little bit of both for you. If you were dealing, if somebody passed you up, whether work or love, and they're taking a second look at you now. And the other applies to you, where if you were passed up on and it made you stronger in some way, it made you turn that pain into power. I see that happening. Tell me about the Three of Water and the reverse. This is, you know, a third energy that's not here. And we have the Knighted Disc. It's in the reverse. So it might have taken a while for someone to recognize you, and now that they have, something is speeding up here, okay, in their thought process. But if this is you, if it was a while, if it took you a while to get your power back, I feel like you're going to hone in exactly on what needs to cut out of your life. But guys, I really think somebody's watching you. This card came out in the pre-shuffle. All right, this good-looking Knight of Swords. It could even be somebody very good-looking. I have a couple of good-looking cards here. Could be watching you. I don't know how. Could be, you know, however they're seeing you. I don't know where this person is for you, but this is a person who can definitely be watching you from wherever they are at, whatever position they are at. Tell me about this near future here. Okay, yes. I believe this near future has a lot to do with the eclipse energy, all right? I feel like it's going to hit somebody pretty hard here. This, like I said, the eclipse moon is in Pisces. This is Pisces energy with the moon. You see how it's very dark. These emotions are deep. And I feel like somebody it's going to hit them here about what happened in the past. What happened between you and them in the past is going to hit them. Because if this is that energy where you took your power back and you are stronger and better now, in the near future, if this were your energy, you would be looking at things in the near future, how this made you stronger, okay? If there's no one else who could be taking a look at you from the past that, you know, they deceived you in some way, then this would be you looking back at the past and how you have grown and become stronger from that, whatever happened. But if this is somebody taking a look at you in the near future, it's hitting them like a ton of bricks. These emotions are hitting them like a ton of bricks because we have the Tower and we have the emotions. And I have been channeling that for quite some time. Tell me about the High Priestess. That is in the reverse. And it does bring things to light. It does, silence is broken. Or somebody has learned a lesson, because over here someone had to learn a lesson. Over here in the in the environment, the lesson is learned, and somebody comes out to say something. This is because they're going to eventually, I don't want to say swallow their ego and pride, but they won't be in their ego. Tell me about the High Priestess. Yeah. I feel somebody is going to speak about this. Now, if you are the two storylines, if you are the person who has taken back all your power and your strength, and you're looking back at how this has changed you, at how this painful event has shaped you in some way and made you very strong and powerful, you could turn this into some sort of, it could be profit. I want to say that for those of you who are thinking about doing something, vlogging, starting a channel, or teaching, because this is a teacher. This is a teacher who is speaking about all of this. Now, if this is a person taking notice of you, then this is a person who's going to break the silence and say something. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I have two storylines here. Two. One is somebody noticing you from the past who could have betrayed you or passed you up. And one is you turning all of that pain into power. Possibly even into like an income, like a life purpose. Tell me about the wise counselor in the reverse. Sometimes that can be a lesson learned. Oh my gosh. We literally have two cards. We have wise counselor and we literally have a therapist. I'm noticing here. Somebody could have a shoe fetish or like to wear really nice shoes or have a really big foot. I think if anyone goes to therapy, they have spoken to their therapist about you. And they have maybe talked about if they should come forward and talk or make peace. Because we have the Two of Swords. It's a card of peace in this deck, but it's reverse. So quite literally, if anybody was in therapy who wants to come forward, maybe it has a lot to do with what happened in the past. But like I said, two storylines. If any of you have spoken or went through therapy or got some sort of self-help, maybe you are releasing some of this stuff from the past, and you are literally going to be sharing this, helping others. It can be helping others can be as big as globally, but it can also be as small as your own children or friend groups, I do like how this reading it's two storylines. I do like that because it gives more options for those who are watching. Tell me about this transformation, this release, this Phoenix rising. I feel like either way, I really feel a lot of strength and celebration. I do feel like you've had a major accomplishment or breakthrough, okay, in your life. And I feel that it's spiritual. I really do. I feel like you have or are about to let go of some baggage, okay? And I do feel that others are taking notice of you. Now, this is interesting that we have the Four of Pentacles clarifying release. Because the Four of Pentacles talks about what is held on to, withholding. And if somebody has been holding back from you their emotions, they're going to release those emotions. They are going to just literally open up and have some sort of breakthrough with you. But if this is you, like if you've recently, just started letting go of baggage, whatever kind of baggage, it could be slowing you down. This is you having a major release of all of that stuff that you've been holding on to. And again, I'm drawn to 4 because this is 4 and 13. 1 and 3 is 4. Whatever this is, there's a toxic cycle that's over with. The devil is in reverse. We're going to see what the ending cards are, because the ending cards are the Wheel of Fortune, they are the Queen of Swords, and they are the devil in reverse. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. Yes, this is, again, the 4s. This 4 is a 4 of Cups and an 8 of Wands. If this is you, okay, definitely strong power and independence, okay, standing on your own. Not saying that you're not. Not saying that you're not doing that already. But no matter what happens, I feel like you know that you will be fine, because this Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. And that talks about things that you can't control happening. Some people like to say the Wheel of Fortune, well, that's karma. You're having a Wheel of Fortune reverse because that's Saturn, whipping you for everything. But Wheel of Fortune reverse can be like when somebody you love passes away. Did you plan on that? Did they plan on that? I mean, sometimes we don't know when someone's going to pass away, right? We don't know. It's unexpected. That's a Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Life happens. We have good days and bad days, okay? This Wheel of Fortune reverse is bad days. But the way that you handle it is in a 9 of Pentacles way. You know that you will get through it. But if this is another person external to you taking notice, they see that you are strong and independent. They see that you have taken your power back, or you have transformed your energy in some way that you're totally different. And, they could be kind of stuck. They could be kind of stuck with this 4 of Cups. This is a person who isn't really happy with their life. And this is a person who might not be happy with their life the way it is. They had an opportunity to be in your life and they aren't. They're still not happy with theirs, but they're looking at you as thriving. So 2 storylines. Tell me about the devil in reverse. Ace of Swords. Somebody is absolutely clear when it comes to what was toxic, what was the wrong path, what was leading to unhappiness. Okay, somebody gets clarity on this devil issue. And that talks about bonding, even trauma bonds. There, if this is something that came between you and another person, somebody went in another direction, somebody might be saying, hey, I avoided Aquarius because I was having a trauma bond. I was bonding with karmic situations and I avoided, a good person or somebody who really cared for me. But if this is you, like I said, nobody else is taking a look at you. This is you having absolute clarity about why things perhaps happened. Okay, what you've learned and how far you've come. It's like a major achievement for you. I really feel like it could be a little bit of both for most of you. Tell me about the Queen of Air. Again, death. It's a rebirth. It's a transformation. It literally landed on that. Okay. We have the Seven of Cups reversed. You are absolutely clear, and your boundaries are high. You are not letting into your life toxic energy anymore. You are different. And if it's a person taking notice of you, this is a person who realizes you have cut out. Maybe somebody saw you as a different person. Maybe somebody saw you in some sort of toxic attachment, and they just see you have changed. Either way, these two storylines, somebody has noticed you, noticed your change, your transformation. And this is a person who's not 100% happy with their life, even though King of Pentacles popped up a couple times. They could have been a person who, you know, had stability and wealth, thought that that was happiness. But if this is you, this is really taking note about knowing the differences here of how these toxic energies have influenced your life, whatever they were. And just letting that go, completely becoming a new person, being very clear. And what we're bonded to can be anything. It's not always drugs and alcohol or sex. Sometimes people have food addiction. I mean, you know, sugar addiction. And it's becoming clear, whatever that was. So I'm going to pull an oracle card, and then I'm going to let you know the signs that came out. Let's pull an oracle card here. I do like the reading. 2 readings came out in this one reading. 2 readings. And for some of you, there's going to be a little bit of both sides that apply to you. There's going to be somebody who went in a different direction from you, and you got stronger afterwards. It was hard. And then that person takes notice, and you also take notice of how far you've come. And then there's going to be, like I said, that I feel it's both. I feel like it's both for you guys, but you let me know in the comments. Anyway, be a light to others. And I did feel with this kindergarten teacher here, you are going to share your knowledge. But anyway, it says be a light to others. Okay, you have the powerful message. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. And I do feel that. I felt that strongly with this teacher card. Now, for those of you who want to know the signs, okay, we have Pisces, Virgo. We have Pisces, Cancer. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Scorpio again. We have Taurus. We have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We have Scorpio again. We have Taurus, Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus again, Libra again, Aries, Leo, Sag, the Devil, which is Capricorn energy, Sagittarius energy, Virgo energy, and I have all of the elements. So I have all of the elements of fire, pentacles, air, and water, which stands for every single sign out there. So anybody, this could be anybody, guys. So I want to thank all of you for showing up. I love you guys very much. Thank you for tuning in, and namaste, my friends.